how do you prepare for the show?
Well,
Preparation? What's that?
There's no time for preparation. We just do. No, I mean, it all starts with a read-through. Once it gets going, we do a read-through the week before while we're filming the episode before, where everybody gets together and we read over the script and get...
Hi, how are you? Hey. That's my brother and sister now.
Yeah. And, you go over the script and people have their notes and opinions and they do their rewrites. And then when we get to set, we know all our lines, hopefully. And we just do it.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much preparation. You just have to go home and learn, 20 pages of lines.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Dear Ashley and Michael, first of all, I would like to say you guys are my favorite family TV show. Oh. Every time I watch your show, it's like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen today. It's so cool. Anyways, my question is, do you guys really act the way you do on the show, or do you get bossed around by your director? Thanks for your time, Kirsten. I like it. You're blunt. You're blunt, Kirsten.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Be direct. It's a creative, cooperative thing with the director, because we're here. We have different directors come in every week, so they sometimes have ideas that don't work with the characters, which we tend to know a little bit better than someone who's just come onto the show.
I think the only thing that we actually get yelled at for is laughing. It's not even like something funny has to happen.
Yeah, it's just silly things. Like,
to get the giggles.
Dinner table scenes are really difficult. Dinner table scenes are really tough because someone just does one little thing and there's 7 people at the table and it can be like a 2.5-page scene. And someone might have only one line, like me or John, and we'll just get restless. So we'll just start making faces at people during their close-ups, and then all of a sudden everyone's laughing, and then I end up throwing rice at her.
Like yesterday.
And then we just laugh.
And we try and say whatever line it is that's making the other person laugh. We say it to them 10 times. We're like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, and they'll go cutting, so we'll just sit there and we'll say it, and they'll just
we're like, we're good, okay. So then we get rolling again, and we just look at each other, and
we die
laughing.
laughing.
And the pressure doesn't help. Getting yelled at doesn't make it better.
No. I mean, we've had them yell before. Just do it!
Don't look at him, just say the line, okay?
Yeah, we've actually been asked to leave the set before when we were looking at each other and laughing so much that we'd either have to turn our head to look at the back of her head, which she finds easier. If I know that she's laughing on the other side and I'm looking at the back of her head, I'm just gonna laugh harder. So sometimes they'll just say, alright, like if Ashley's off camera and the camera's on me, they'll be like, Ashley, just step off set, please.
And they get someone else to say the line.
Yeah, and then if we're feeling really mischievous and I've been told to step off, I'll go to one of the windows and pull open the curtain.
He always does this. I look over in the middle of the scene and he is climbing through the window looking at me. And I'm like, how am I gonna not laugh at that? And then I get yelled at. He's like, Ashley, keep it together. I'm sorry, there's someone climbing through a window.
Are you going to make A Life with Derek, the movie?
Ooh.
Bow, 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 bow. That would be kind of cool.
That's an idea, definitely. It's an idea.
Could you imagine?
We could do like a whole, the family goes away somewhere.
Oh,
I don't know, maybe Hawaii, film it there.
Okay, it's a big school trip. But George wins a prize for the whole family to go. So we're upset because the family's coming on our vacation, like on our school vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's going to be good, people. It's going to be good.
See, now you're giving us ideas, and we're going to
start
working on this one.
I'll get in contact with some people on Monday, and we'll get this in motion.
We'll get this thing rolling. So really, we have no ideas. Our answer to that one.
Yeah. All right, one last question, I think.
Okay. Since my parents are divorced and my mother remarried, I relate to the show a lot. I just want to thank you guys for your inspirational work on the show. I don't really have a question to ask you, but I would really like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aw, see that right there is what makes this whole thing worth it, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the whole point of this show, is that's why it's a big success, is because divorce rate is huge. Most people's parents are divorced. I know mine are. It's such a common thing, so kids relate to it right away, and there's no other shows for kids doing that.
There's other people are going through this too, and if they can look at a show and kind of relate to us and have fun a little bit, maybe it'll make it a little bit easier, which is what we hope for.
Yeah. So, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all the amazing questions. We really appreciate 14,000 or whatever crazy number it was. We are going to answer some more, so just keep sending them in, and we'll talk to you guys again. See ya!